Yamada was just tossing out signals left and right, and Ichikawa in this episode, unfortunately, wasn't catching it. But the one thing that he is able to reaffirm for himself is his feelings for Yamada, right? Despite getting a little confused about what Adachi was talking about in terms of like his sorta likes for Yamada, again, it helps him realize that yes, you know, despite all these quirks that she has and everything, you know, it's one of the big reasons why he ended up falling for her in the first place. So it's very nice. We also saw, you know, despite the library trying to, I say the library like it's an entity, but, you know, it's a character at this point. The library is trying to stop her from eating snacks, even though she already knows that she shouldn't be eating snacks here. But even with Ichikawa telling her that maybe she should, you know, slow down on these snacks and all that. Maybe she shouldn't be eating here anymore. And he thought that this was the end, but here she is coming back to the library anyways, albeit still has snacks, but she also had another reason to be there, which was to do her homework. So, hey, you can't get rid of Yamada that easily, huh? And yes, I did buy an Adidas hat because of this show. I bought it as a joke, but honestly, I kind of like this hat. I don't know if you'll be able to see the logo on it, but, you know, I mean, you won't be able to see unless I actually pull it down. Anyways, if you guys enjoy the content, remember to leave this video a like and subscribe if you haven't. And if you didn't like the video, just dislike it and it will be on our way. Let's get started. Anna Akino. That's her stage name, I presume? Plastic ugly? Guguru. Damn. Damn, she's been on TV every Tuesday at 7 p.m? God damn, dude. Maybe next week, huh? Next Tuesday, you'll get to see it, huh? God, every time Kana comes in, I'm just over here like, whoa, her voice. Ah. What are you gonna do about it? Oh, that's it? Alright. I have a feeling this isn't gonna go well, huh? Leaving her in the fucking dirt! Oh, changed her mind? I mean... What was that? Damn, dude, she's catching up! She, you know, she does have the longer legs! You did? This is a marathon, guys, not a sprint! I'm slowing down for oh my god! We're in Ichika vision right now. He's always hiding it. Oh, dude, did I... Gotta help her up, come on. Oh, he's back on Google again. Or Guguru. Oh? A lover boy? Alright, Moeko. No, they're probably just gonna be like, oh, you took it by accident, didn't you? It'll be like a very Yamada thing. They're just like, ah. Oh, but she's not from where? I mean, she doesn't know about it, so. Of course he's gonna stare right at her. Ooh. Look at him coming in to save Adachi's bacon. Now you're doing hand signals. He's just like, hmm? Damn, dude, hype man! Damn! Fucking destroyed in class, dude. We're really in Ichikawa vision right now. Oh, you got the nurse's office, huh? Yeah, when did she know this, huh? It's not like she's doing this for no fucking reason. Oh! Trying to distract him out here. Damn, dude, this episode's very filled with boobs. I'm just gonna pat you instead. Oh? His leg's dead. I'm bigger when I'm straight up. Alright. What if there's like a love scene? Well, she's not gonna be in it! Because she's underage! Guys! As she walks up to the stairs of stardom, huh? Ooh. Only the gods themselves. Thank God I don't sit next to you. I can't remember whether Kobayashi sat in front or behind her. I mean, whoever sits in front of Yamada just like, they can't see anything. He's praying to God right now. I mean, you're still close. Oh! Oh, it's Hara. He can't, yeah, I forgot Yamada is sitting, like, right in front of him. Can't see shit! This is horrible! Oh? Yeah, that's right. What a bro, dude. This guy's all over me lately. Yeah, dude. Ichikawa's a real bro. Mm-hmm. Damn. I'm not moving from my seat. Oh, someone's a little jelly. Well, if you want to sit next to Hara, then we can change seats. As in, you're blocking the blackboard. Fucking better than he didn't want to say before, right? You're so big, I can't fucking see anything on the blackboard. Oh, all the other words just aren't, it's not gonna register. Oh, there's Hara. Hmm? Yeah. I like that he's sitting now. That would be theater work, but the police officer. I wonder why. They were all talking about the director and the famous actor. Hold on, you're gonna... Hold on, you're gonna awaken something within him. The...2 years? What are you gonna do? What are you... Yeah, graduating. Are you guys even gonna go to the same school? And if you guys aren't going to the same school, are you gonna keep contact? Yeah, you don't know what'll happen. Mm-hmm. Oh my god, he just baby-faced Ichikawa. Oh, is he actually gonna... Oh, he's here for this Tuesday, huh? Let's see! Alright, where's, I think that she is right in the corner. Mm-hmm. Look at her. Because people don't get to pay attention to her. I can tell you tried hard though. Alright! That was a pretty nice episode. I think we're technically done with most of the material in volume 2. There's still one chapter that we need to do, but I assume they're gonna put it for later. They skipped out some points, right? Because I know that, yeah, they skipped another chapter in, they skipped another chapter in volume 3, which consider what that chapter is. I'm okay, you know, I'll talk about it in, like, the manga only section, right? But, yeah, so they were in, chapter 32 and 33. Okay, so we did chapter 32 to 34. I think that's it, right? That's 3 chapters. Okay. Okay. We're gonna go back to the center. Alright, so that was episode 7 of BokuYaba. Let me know what you guys think about it in the comments down below. You know that I always like talking to you guys. For me, I thought that, well, I think I said it. I thought it was a pretty nice episode. We've, Holy shit, dude. Yamada's boobs were just like on max bouncy mode. Like somebody just turned that from like, I don't know, usually it's like maybe at like a 20 or 30%. In this episode, it just turned it on to like 120. It was like everywhere, and I'm just like, what is happening? But, you know, we're in Ichikawa vision. So we're of course I'm not gonna fucking show that part again, but goodness gracious, dude. But yeah, like I said, it's a pretty nice episode. I feel like I don't really have too much to say about it because even just this one shot, right? Like, what the fuck are these bazingas? Like, what is happening? Alright, there was this one part that I wanted to see because I got a little too distracted about the whole eye stuff, and then them run. Oh yeah, there was Hara right there, dude. You see her? Oh, I wish they gave her a little bit more, like, whoo, you know, like cause she was like out here making the last sprint. But that was Hara that I missed, you know. Hara was just out here at her own pace, you know. She was just trying to run, and in the end, she didn't get last place. And these two dorks over here who decided to run off the track because they're so distracted by each other. Fucking great, dude. Fucking great. Yeah, with like this whole track scene, you know, it's really just I just have no words. I have no words, but it comes to the next scene, which is Yamada taking Ichikawa's sweatshirt with his name on it, and him ended up taking Yamada's. And also, the both of them holding hands and all that, and he just went back on Google again, which was something we saw in the beginning with him Googling up her name, but then here he is Googling up, like, holding hands and shit. He's just like, what's going on here? I have to go to the Google Council for this. We have Yamada wearing it, and as we can kind of see throughout the entire thing, as he started to wonder, when did she come to the realization that, was it when he was wondering, when did she realize that she's got his sweater, right? Which at this point is just kind of like, it's probably from the beginning. She took it, and then here she is, just wearing it blatantly, because like nobody else is going to see it because they're all facing her back. And even if Moeka sees it, we kind of saw it before, where after she's spending all the time just kind of like hiding it, you know, whether it's hiding it with like behind her bow of rights, or hiding it over whatever, or even just blatantly putting her hand on the name, right? With Ichikawa, because like if he was all worried, right, because he didn't realize that she already knows. And so if Adachi had come up, she'd probably have just hide it as well. But because Ichikawa has come up and she knows that, well, she knows that he knows, right? And he's just over here like, and she's just fucking straight up teasing him, you know? She's just like, oh, I wonder what's going on. Fucking great, dude. Alright, I won't show the other scene that was happening, but like this scene in general, like what is happening here? This is on like 100%, 120% right there. Who did this? Right here, you know, with her like coming in, you can kind of see she's blocking it with the milk carton, but also like, you know, getting him a little distracted, like, oh yeah, I forgot you need a bigger portion. You know, here she is hiding it behind her arm, and we can kind of see it with like, we don't see it, but you know, she's just kind of hiding it with like the bowl of rice, and then here's the blatant hiding it with her fucking hand. Because if she was just like, oh, I'm full, she'd be putting her hand on her stomach, you know, but no, she's putting it right on her chest instead. And it's like, damn, dude. And I will say, this scene at the nurse's office, because it's a little different from how it was in the manga, because they usually just meet at the library, and that's when she kind of gave it back to him. But here she is making the obvious statement of like, hey, you know, come meet me at the nurse's office. And she's just, you know, she's taking it off, and she's just over like, I wonder when they got swapped. And then this scene, right? This scene, oh dude, the anime made it so obvious, which is just very funny. She's most likely, going back to the whole smell thing, she probably sniffed his sweatshirt. You know, in the manga, when they showcase this, because like, you don't really, the thing was, is that in the manga, Ichikawa enters the library, because she didn't call him out or anything, they were just going to meet at their usual place. You know, he opens the library, and you see her doing this, right? It's a motion of her putting the sweatshirt down, so kind of indication that maybe she did smell it or something, who knows. And then Ichikawa looks at the sweatshirt and she's just like, oh, there's rice on it. It was such a nice little detail, because you kind of noticed in the previous manga panels of her, right, after she ate all that rice, you saw the rice on her lips, and then after that in the manga, he realizes that the rice that was on her lips before, that we have noticed before. So, you know, it was a nice little thing that you get to connect in the manga, but the anime is just like, no, you're not fucking see it. So, I kind of, well, actually, no, okay, I'm not going to say it, because this is just the manga head within me, so I'm going to fucking shut up about it. But we did go immediately to, I think this is an extra chapter, I can't remember specifically this part right here, whether it's an extra chapter or not, but it was just, actually now I know why they did it at the nurse's office, because they were trying to get this extra chapter filled in, which again is just another, this was a boob filled episode, that's for sure, Jesus. But I still get, this man just went fucking limp, and then he says, I'm bigger when I'm straight, when I'm up straight. I don't know why, but I feel like there's like a slight change in the art style. I don't know why, but not like in this one, but like in all the other, see, in this episode, it's a little, there was like some sort of weirdness that I felt to like some of the animation or the drawings. This is one of the, I don't know, I feel like there's a little slight difference in like the art style here, but like I was kind of, when they did this whole like sun shining thing, right, I was just kind of I don't know. Anyways, in the next scene, I can't get over this girl's face right here. She does not look amused, that's for sure. But this next scene with them saying that she's going to be in a movie, and what is it? She said that this movie, the filming is going to take like 2 years from now, which is, I'm just over like, damn, I guess, like, what are we waiting for? Other than the fact that perhaps somebody like Naoki Suga, like, has some other filming stuff, so that's why they can't film, you know, all these other actors, their schedule's not aligning or whatever, who knows? Which goes to the next scene, or the next scene, which is, you know, after the desk changing stuff. Here we have Ichikawa asking her about it, and he finds out the reason why she was sad is because nobody's asked her about her role, because her role is just a minor role, so who gives a shit? And I've already mentioned about how it's going to take 2 years from now on, and that makes Ichikawa think about the future. You know, 2 years from now on, we're going to graduate from middle school. Is he still going to be with her in high school, whether if they're going to the same high school or not, or again, if they're not going to the same high school, are they still going to stay in contact with each other? And also Yamada here is asking him like, hey, are you gonna go to the movie? Which is also her kind of, not reaffirming, but, you know, her thinking about the future as well, right? Hey, are you gonna come and see the movie? Because this movie, even though it's gonna start filming 2 years from now on, it's probably gonna, like, the production and the editing and everything, that's going to be a whole lot more later on, right? Whether that's going to take like another 2 years or even just another year of editing, so that's going to be like 3, 4, 5 years from in the future. So here she is asking, are you going to see the movie? And Ichikawa eventually says, I'll try my best. You know, I don't know, the future is very uncertain, but I will try my best to go and see it. So that is like a little reassuring for Yamada to know that in the future, he is still going to be here for her. Ah! Very, very nice. You know, I'm just gonna continue to fucking yell at this point. Anyways, going to the previous scene, which is the death swap. Actually don't really want to talk much about the whole death swap stuff, because like I kind of already mentioned it. You know, Yamada gets a little jealous that Ichikawa is having such a great time with Hara, and you know, the end result is now she gets to have a good time with Hara instead. And also, you know, with Ichikawa trying to say like, hey, I can't see anything but you because you're blocking the fucking the blackboard. But he says the first thing first, which is, you know, hey, when we're in class, I can't see anybody else but you, which, damn, dude, you know, after she's like expressing her jealousy for Hara and all that, and he's just like, no, I'm not looking at Hara, I'm only looking at you. But I think this part of the scene, right, there was hold on, I just wanted to check the deaths part in the manga. Actually, it says chapter 32 to 34. There's another chapter that the death swap is like a whole nother chapter that I'm, hold on, let me try to figure out where it is. Oh yeah, it is an extra. Okay, the whole weight thing. Oh, they also took chapter 40. Jesus Christ, dude, we're really fucking jumping out here. Holy crap. And then chapter 41. Oh, this is chapter, Jesus Christ, dude, we really fucking hop chapters. Ah, the difference. Huh, that's really odd. Okay, that's... Okay, I was trying to figure out, like, why they didn't do a certain scene, right? So, they swapped to the opposite side of where they should be in the manga, right? So, he's close, they're close to the window, that leads to, you know, the outside world and all that, but there's like another window that's like leads to like the hallway. So like they're supposed to be sitting there in the manga, which is why we have this whole other gag with Hara. So I was trying to wonder why like Hara just walked in, but whatever. Again, I'm not gonna fucking talk about how like, oh, I wish it was like this. But the one thing that I wanted to talk about is how much of a bro Ichikawa is, right? And it kind of starts off with the whole sweaters thing, right? Because like he was afraid that Adachi was going to see the shirt, and so when Adachi got called up, he decided to volunteer to tribute. And here's Adachi, who's just like, oh really? Oh, that's sick, you know? He's got a little blush, like, oh, what a fucking bro, you know? Or as Adachi says, he's been all over me lately. And so when Adachi got to sit next to Yamada, the fucking guy's just, he's quite happy. But during class, there's this one scene. Oh, I just realized that's why she said, okay, here he is saying, like, I forgot my modern Japanese, and then Ichikawa was just like, well, this fucking idiot, you know, like, I'm pretty sure you have it in your desk somewhere, right? And he's just, this guy's been all over me lately. And that kind of goes back to all the other scenes that we've seen Ichikawa essentially fucking up Adachi's approaches to Yamada, right? Whether it's Adachi wanting to come up to talk to Yamada and then him flicking his box cutter, right? And stopping Adachi from doing it, or Adachi giving him the little slip of paper that's asking for Yamada's line, but he decided to keep that for himself and give Yamada his own drawing of her instead, right? That was him thwarting Adachi's advances. And so here we are again seeing that he is continuously thwarting Adachi's advances, and here's just Adachi coming to a little bit of a realization, like, this guy's all over me recently. Well, what the hell's wrong with it? Which, I don't know why I've just realized that, like, when Yamada said, like, oh, so it's fine when you do it, it's because Adachi was trying to share it, and then she knows that he was, you know, actively stopping him from doing it, but he gets to go and share his stuff with Hara. Like, that's, you know, that's a little unfair. So, I don't know why it just fucking hit me now, but there you go. I've come to the realization. But alright, I'm gonna start talking about the manga now, so if you are anime only, I thank you for sticking around, and I will see you guys in the next episode. Okay, I was gonna make this whole thing about, like, you know, if you've listened to my previous segment, I was talking about how they're going to probably pile up some of the chapters on, they're gonna pile up on the chapters for the big hit, which is the Python coming in and Yamada using Ichikawa in order to get the Python away from her. And I was, at first, I was thinking, like, oh, they skipped chapter 31, right, which is the whole I use line thing, and I don't know why I was thinking, like, maybe that's going to be part of the whole Python arc. The Python arc. Because, like, the last time we heard about line, other than from Adachi, is from, or the first time we heard about line was from the Python, as he was asking her for her line. And so here's, you know, Yamada asking for Ichikawa's line and everything, right? But that doesn't really have to do too much about the Python, so I've just kind of, I've deflated as the discussion continued as I was looking at the chapters. But it is a nice one for what we saw towards the end with Ichikawa wondering about like what will happen in 2 years. Will I still be with her? And I was having this thinking of like, well, you don't even have her socials yet, right? You haven't even started texting her and all that, which is gonna be fucking great. I hope that they do keep in that scene of them texting each other for the first time where they just fucking type in A. That will be nice if they keep that part in. Yeah, with him, you know, not knowing whether she's gonna still be here in the next 2 years and they're gonna get the line with each other, it's gonna be pretty fucking sick. So I don't even remember if he got the line in that chapter or not. Well, I mean, I could just look at it right now, but I'm not going to. But you know, eventually they get line, they connect with each other. And I wonder if in the next episode we're going to, because like if we're gonna hit the whole Python stuff, right, that's gonna be like the episode after the next, so like episode 9, or it could do a little bit in like towards the half of it. I don't know. It could. I think though we'll hit the I hate Yamada in like episode 9, but in episode 8 we're probably going to actually see all the other chapters that they kind of skipped through, which is the mother and father meet. We're gonna get to see Adachi's mom. But we're also going to get to see Yamada's mom as well, and we're going to get to see a little bit more of I was going to say Kana for some reason. We're going to get to see a little bit more of Ichikawa's mom as well, which is going to be nice. We're actually going to be able to hear her voice, actually, now I think about it. So that'll be pretty fucking sick, and it's very nice to see in terms of like how Yamada ends up really liking Ichikawa's mom, because in a way he is a little bit like her mom. And of course, you know, if we're going to like the whole Freudian shit, right? And how, you know, eventually when we get to see Yamada's dad, and also with like the manga that she reads with the guy who's like aloof and cold, but in reality he's actually very warm and a caring person. You can kind of see that through her dad. And again, if we're talking about Freudian shit, you know, if she's looking for a guy who is that she is interested in dating, and, you know, if she's grown up with the way that her dad is, of course she's going to find interest in Ichikawa. And of course we see that Ichikawa and her dad have similar interests in the fact that, you know, they play video games, and also they kind of have similar haircuts. I don't know, maybe Ichikawa will fucking hit a growth spurt in high school and he's gonna grow like fucking 5 feet or something. But yeah, it's going to be nice to see the Python coming in. I assume, I mean, if we're gonna go all the way up to volume 4, we're going to get like the arm breaking arc as well. But we're not going to finish with it yet. I can only assume, right? We're not gonna have that finished because they're going to be in winter break during that whole time. So, you know, I assume we'll end the anime off with, you know, a little hand holding and everything. That's gonna be exciting. But gotta stay on track, and we're on chapter 3. But this is the most, in terms of like, because like in all the other previous episodes, they've kind of just skipped around only like a few chapters here and there. This is the first episode where they skipped like five chapters, right? Because like it started like chapter 32 to 34, and then we skipped all the way to chapter 40 and then 41. So it's just like, wow, that's a lot of skippage. But I also had this weird feeling, other than the 120% bounce physic that was happening on Yamada's boobs. But like I had a bit of a weird feeling, like a bit of an odd vibe with this episode. I don't know why, but if you felt that too, let me know in the comments. Maybe it's just me. I don't know. Maybe it's this hat getting into my head. But anyways, if I have anything else to say, I will write it in the description down below. Thank you guys for sticking around, and I will see you guys in the next episode.